having a good time out there.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Big RCT. It's here today. We are in the Wetherspoons in town, getting ready for Spurs away. I predict a 7-0 loss.
That's very positive.
Alex, any predictions from you?
4-1. No, positive. 2-all.
2-2.
I'm predicting a Dewsbury Madison goal.
Yeah, I'm predicting a Harry Kane
Realistic
hat-trick.
4-1. Kane's get a hat-trick.
Yeah, Kane will score. It's a difficult one. Don't know if I really want to go down there today. Long journey, get smashed. I think from the team today, I just want to see a bit of fight, a bit of passion, and to keep the scoreline down, and I'll be happy.
Pretty much.
I got the Ghana flag, so
For someone who's not playing.
I'm representing Daniel Amati. He ain't playing on the pitch, but I'll be representing him in the stands. So, you know,
Oh dear.
help me fucking see. So, it is going to be a long day. We're on the vodka.
Hit hard.
It's a mango,
Smirnoff.
passion fruit, and then like Smirnoff. Right, it's banging. And he's got one as well. Voila. Doubles. So hi guys, we've arrived at the stadium. I've got the Ghana flag in full flow, representing Daniel Amati. There is the stadium. Absolutely massive. Not my cock. No, not really. But yeah, it should be a shit away day as per usual. Getting smashed. But yeah, North London's a shithole. Up the left. Here in the Antwerp Arms, fucking 5.70 for a pint. It's fucking ridiculous, but it tastes nice. Pint of beer Moretti. Got some food on the way because I'm fucking starving up the city. You tired?
Current state, mate. Getting ready for the shithole.
The Ghana flag. It's a bit lacklustre in here, a bit boring.
Oh, you were filming for that?
I'm filming for TikTok now.
Oh, fuck. You want to give me your order?
Huh?
We're all gassed for the game.
We're all gassed for the game.
We're going to win.
We're not going to win.
We're definitely going to win.
We're not going to win. Difficult. I don't know why the coach dropped us off here 4 hours early.
We've got nothing to do.
We're here way early, like. I mean, I'm just sinking pints, you know, it is what it is. I got the Ghana flag, and yeah, so we're heading to the stadium soon. Hopefully bring some coverage from inside the stadium. So today my lineup would be, if it was my choice, which obviously it isn't. Everson starting goal. I'd start with a back five.
No.
I'd start with a back five.
He's a fraud.
Justin, Amati, Evans.
You really do, so you can get Martin.
Castagna, Thomas.
He's starting Justin at centre back.
No, I'd start Castagna in the three in the centre back. Thomas out left, Justin right.
Hopefully Brendan Rodgers got a bigger brain.
Evans and Amati in the centre. So Everson, Justin, Amati, Evans, Castagna, Thomas, Samare, Dewsbury Hall, Madison, Daka, and Kelechi Iheanacho. Also with Alex. Alex, tell us your team today.
Well, I think it'll be
Now, the team that you would pick if you were Brendan Rodgers.
4-3-3.
Yeah.
Everson, Castagna, Wout Fast, the GOAT.
Out fast.
You know. David Luiz. Evans,
Yeah.
Justin,
Yeah.
and Didi Holding.
Yeah.
Madison and Tielemans. No, Dewsbury and Tielemans. Barnes, Daka, and Tawanda Maswanis.
Wait, you're dropping Madison?
No. Madison gets it over Dewsbury.
You know, it's like Massawanis, come on.
Tawanda Maswanis, mate.
Yeah, he's quality, but not against Tottenham. Got Madison out on the right.
Amanda Westmeath will be a Leicester star in 2 years.
Oh, why he's such a cunt. Where's the fauna? Oh, I want to know. Oh, why he's such a cunt. I want to know. Oh, why he's such a cunt. Where's the fauna? Oh, I want to know. Oh, why he's such a cunt. Up to banger, he said, Josh, get bang. I want to stay in Leicester, the best team in the No way! Tottenham City! No, the good side and the bad. Well, I was back the lads. We won the Premier League! Leicester boys away! You are me. 2-2 half time.
Same as Brighton.
To be fair, with it was a good start. Yuri missed the penalty, but then converted the next one. Showing a bit of passion and enthusiasm and intensity now. It's just what we want to see. 2-2 at half time. Vote Faz, oh my god, what a player! What a guy looks like he's on our hands. Well, that didn't go very well, did it? It really did not go very well. I've got a banging headache, and I just can't be asked to do the post-match coverage now, so I'll be doing that when I get home, either tonight or in the morning tomorrow. Up the Foxes.
Hi guys, so I've waited till the morning to do this post-match coverage. I had a banging headache like you wouldn't know last night after that trip journey home. Sorry, just to start off with, there was an incident on our coach on the way home where an ambulance had to be called and we were stalled for about 45 minutes. I really hope that young lad is okay. And my thoughts are with his family at this moment in time. At times like that, football doesn't matter. I was a little bit disorganised, if I'm being honest, from the staff on the coach at Leicester. There's a coach full of people sat there in, just wondering what's going on, in anticipation on what's going on. There was an emergency exit at the side, which they could have let all the people off at the service station where we stopped. We stopped at the service station, but instead we waited on the coach, and I just think that's a little bit disrespectful. And that family at that time, and that the lad at that time deserved privacy, not as sitting on the coach and basically staring. So yeah, my thoughts are with that young lad and his family, and I hope he's okay. As for the football, well, that was dreadful, awful. I don't really know. I haven't really got many words for it. It was that bad second half. We had a good spell in the first half. It was very similar to the Brighton game, if I'm being honest. In terms of number one, the scoreline, very similar, and number two, the way we went, 2-2 at half time. We were drawn. We went 1-0 up. We'll start with the 1-0 up. Yuri Tielemans missed the first penalty, and a player, in my opinion, who should not be taking a penalty. If he's a player who's not committed to this club, he shouldn't even be playing. But to be taking a penalty, I think he's shown a little lack of care in his first penalty. Second penalty was good, so he made it for it in his second penalty. But I do think we've got players on the pitch that can take a penalty. So I'm not quite sure why he took it, but he took it. I'll support him if he's in a Leicester shirt, and we went 1-0 up, and it was the scenes at that time were absolutely fantastic. We really, we really seemed to push then for the next 5 minutes, but it all sort of going downhill really from there. We had a good 10-minute period, sort of mid-game. We were attacking the side well. They were playing either Perisic or Sessegnon. I think it's switching between that right-hand side because they didn't have a natural right player on that side. And Emerson Royal is on a bench, who is not a Spurs standard player. Well, not a Prem standard player in my opinion. Never mind Spurs, where they want to be. But so yeah, we had that space to attack, and we tried to do it, but Barnes, he wasn't on it yesterday. He didn't seem to want it enough. I thought Wout Faes had a fantastic game for his first game. Difficult circumstances to come in, and I'm like me saying he had a fantastic game, and we lost 6-2. How can we concede 6 goals and a centre back have a good game? But I've never seen anything like it in my life. I thought he did well. He handled Kane very well. When Son came on, Johnny Evans seemed to just went for Son's first goal. He just seemed to step off in. I'm thinking, what are you doing? Go to the ball. Like I don't know why you're stepping off him. And yeah, I think FaZe was let down massively yesterday by his defence. Castagna went missing. JJ didn't care. Johnny Evans didn't look on it. Stepping off people, just like he did against Brighton. When I can't remember who it was. Was it Mwepu came with the ball? And they just get off and off and off and off. And I don't get it. I don't understand. But I think the scoreline was a little bit flattering, 6-2, but it wasn't a good performance. I said exactly before the game that I wanted this performance to be, keep the scoreline down, but play well. I wouldn't even mind if we had to sit back a little bit and just dilly-dally around with the ball a little bit. Just keep the ball and don't get a scoreline like 6-2. Because we're travelling, 3.5 hours, 4 hours. It took us in the end on the way back, and then plus on the way there as well. So, it's we're fans at the end of the day, and we want to see our team put in a performance. And it was disappointing for us. I thought, but I don't know. I thought that the Leicester fans showed their hatred at the end towards Brendan Rodgers, and they started singing, we want Rodgers out, and to a certain extent, I can't blame them because I want him out as well. I'm not sure I'd sing it right there when the manager's standing there 15 minutes towards the end of the match, because I believe in supporting my team, and I believe in the right thing is to get behind my team when we're 6-2 down. Is it going to matter? Are we going to come back? No, but we need to show that we are supporting our team. We need to show that we are Leicester City Football Club. And we need to show that our fans support our team no matter what. I think, nowadays in this generation, you've got people who don't know what it's like to be in the Championship. Fans don't know what it's like to be in the Championship. Fans who don't know what it's like to be in League One. Fans who don't know what it's like to fight at the bottom of the league. And I had a season ticket when I was in League One. I was only 7, I think. So, I had a season ticket in the Championship, so, and now I'm in the Premier League. So I've been through that journey, but it was hard at points watching Leicester, we go and then I'm 7 or 8 years old, and I'm saying to my dad, I'm not sure I want to come. I'm not sure I want to go football because Leicester are getting beat, and he tells me, this is the bad times, but, you do it enough, we'll get to the good times. And we did get to the good times. We won the Premier League. We won the FA Cup. But now we're back in sinking down to those bad times again. But it's not as bad as it could be. Listen, we are bottom of the Premier League. We got 1 point. We got Forest next. It's difficult. Brendan Rodgers is under massive pressure. I can see him going before the World Cup, if I'm honest. But I've seen a lot of links saying he won't be going until after. But I've got a feeling a 5-2 and then a 6-2. And if we get beat by Forest, I don't think that can warrant him staying in a job. It is difficult. We discussed it on the coach yesterday with my mate Alex, who to get in, and there isn't many options out there. The only option really you can think of is a Sean Dyche or a Rafa Benitez, or someone who's just going to come in and stabilise the defence. I'm a big fan of Rafa. A lot of Leicester fans don't like Rafa. A lot of fans in general don't like Rafa. And I get it. I get why. Because he plays a negative style of play. He plays a big man up top. He likes to play off the big man like Solomon Rondon did at Newcastle. But it worked at Newcastle. Solomon Rondon was quality for them. But yeah, and it's not. He's not a Leicester type of manager, Rafa Benitez, but he's someone I'd take 100% because we need someone to come in and stabilise that back four or even make it a back five. And I don't really know who else is out there. If any of you guys have got any managerial shouts, definitely put it in the comments, and I can definitely do a video on that as well if that's what you guys want. I want to bring more content, but yeah, it's difficult one for us, and it's hard being a Leicester fan right now. But stick with it. You have to stick with it. And keep going. But yeah, not the greatest, game. But it is what it is. With an international break now, which is a good thing, maybe. Get us a few weeks off. Some to reset. And just focus, and hopefully we can, hopefully Forest is a big enough game for us that we can get ourselves up for it. And if we win that game, I think we'll hear a lot of vibrancy and a little bit of relief from the fans. And I think winning that game would be huge. I think that would push us on. That would push us on. I think winning the Forest game would push us on. And you'd just hear it at the King Power if we beat Forest at the King Power. You would just be able to hear the absolute magnitude of that win. You'd see it with your eyes, but you would also be able to hear the win. You can see the win, but you definitely would be able to hear the win because the noise would be unreal. In my opinion, King Power's not the greatest for atmosphere. No, the Union FS and the Foss boys in SK1 where I sit do an excellent job. With the drum and the flags, and they really try to create an atmosphere. But it's down to everyone else. It's down to everyone else in a King Power to really push on and sing with us and jump with us and do everything that we need to do. Because, like I say, I've got no problem with the Foss boys, or no problem with the boys in SK1 where I sit, or no problem with the Union FS. If anyone's got time, if anyone's got 5 minutes, I want to go and check out the Union FS. They're a fantastic Leicester City representation. They really are. Any banners, flags, all this. It's all paid for by the Union FS, and it's all made by the Union FS. It's all done by them. It comes out of their own pocket. So if you want to give them any donation, then I'll put a link in. I don't know if I put it in the bio, so you can go and donate to them. That's another thing we need to be supporting is our local Leicester fans and our local boys who want to support the team. But yeah, that was But that's all. That's all in match terms. To be honest, there's not really much more I can say. I'm disappointed in the team. I need to go a little shout out. I don't know if I already said it, but Patson Daka won every header. So I thought he did really well, but there was no winning runners in behind. So, we're playing Maddison on one side and Barnes on the other. Barnes was not a willing runner yesterday. Patson Daka won it in the air, and Maddison's not a player who runs in behind. But his goal was good, James Maddison, and he should have scored another one towards the end of the half, which would have put us 3-2 up at half time. Imagine that. But yeah. So that is all. That is all. Football wise, what has just clicked in my head, and I want to say is an absolute fucking disgrace, are the Spurs fans in that big fucking long stand. You disrespectful little bastards. Was there a minute's silence for the Queen, and they're all singing fucking Tottenham songs? Are you taking the fucking piss? Alright, the majority of them were respectful Spurs fans. But those who were singing, and there must have been about 20, 30 of them, maybe more, in a little stand. And I know that doesn't sound a lot, but the noise that they can make when everyone else on the ground is silent, disrespectful. And what made it worse is that you have people telling them to shut the fuck up. And then when they tell them to shut the fuck up, they're arguing back. And there's more people. And it makes a load of noise. And it's unbelievable. Show some respect for Her Majesty the Queen. 70 years on the throne, whether you like it or not. Show some respect. Show some goddamn fucking respect for the Queen. I don't care if you like the royal family. I don't care if you like the Queen. It's a lady who has served 70 years on the throne, a job that she was put in there. She was born into that role. She didn't have a choice. She didn't have a choice like me and you. And you can say, well, it comes with a privilege. But the privilege, she doesn't have the choice of that either. No, she couldn't go out and on the local park, without getting fucking 4 million people running up to her. It is part and parcel of the job. She's the queen of the country, but she served as our head of state fantastically and gracefully for 70 years. So have some goddamn fucking respect. It was Leicester fans as well in the concourse were singing. There was only one or two, as far as I'm aware. Maybe they didn't know the minute silence was going on, but still fucking, completely disrespectful. When they were told to shut up, they didn't shut up. When they were told again to shut up, they definitely fucking did. But yeah, that was disgraceful. And also what was disgraceful was the fighting in the Leicester end. Why are we fighting our own fans? What is this? Why are we fighting our own fans? There's literally a scrap going on. Mate, save the scrap for outside. Why are we in here? We're all a unit. I don't care if this bloke next to me, I don't care if I hate the fucking guts out of him. He's in here supporting Leicester like me. We're a unit, we're a team. We're one fan base. We stick together. If anyone's said, if you're not fucking happy, go outside, have your scrap, come back in. Or wait till the end. It's not that long. It's 90 minutes football. Plus a 15-minute interval and a little bit of fucking added time at the end. And then go outside, have your scrap and come back in. Go home, sorry. Or do what the fuck you want to do. Go somewhere private, have your scrap. Don't have it in the fucking stadium. What unity does that show? What commitment does that show to a football club? I just don't get it. This has been a very, very long post-match chat. I feel like I've had to just get some points out that I need to say. And whether you watch the video or not, whether you care about the video or not, I could not give two shits. But I have to get my points out there, and I have to put my points out there, just in case anyone is listening, and they take a little bit of advice from me. We are one fan base, we are one club, and we need to stick by our club. So it is what it is. 6-2 loss to Spurs. Our next away game is Bournemouth, I believe. However, haven't yet got a ticket for that. Dreadful allocation. You can't get a season ticket. You can't get a ticket unless you've got like a season ticket plus 500 fucking points or 460 points or something like that. That's fucking disgraceful. And there's no tickets floating about. If I can find one, I'll try and find one and jump on board. However, I don't think I am going to be able to see that one through. But no worries. So I think the next away that I'm going on after that is Wolves. So I'll bring you some coverage from Wolves. So yeah, I want to say thank you everyone for watching the video. Keep liking the channel. Keep following the channel. My name's Big Reese T. And oh, sorry, one more thing. I want to say a shout out to Daniel Amati yesterday. Didn't play a game, but came over right to the fucking fans, right up to the fans. Literally came up to here. Gave his shirt away, even though he didn't play. He took his shirt, he took his jacket off, took his other jacket off, took his shirt off, gave it to the guy, little kid in the front row, and put his stuff back on and clapped us and then went off. So that was class from Daniel Amati, whether you like him or not, whether he's playing or not. I think that's absolutely class. But yeah, keep following the channel, guys. Keep liking the channel. You know the name, Big Reese T. Yeah, I have been Big Reese T. And let's just hope for better times. Up the city.